Hey there everyone, it's Eternal Snowman here, and I'm here for the week 4 predictions, although they're really late because they're like halfway through the week and like a good amount of the matchups have finished, including my own. I'll probably be putting out my own recap and analysis video for my matches against SMB later. I did lose those, as you can see here. Probably tomorrow or the day after. I've been kind of busy, I just got back to school and stuff's going on. Well, this episode is going to be the first time I'm going to be doing it alone because I couldn't find anyone to do it with me. So if anyone's interested in recording any of the next few weeks' TLT predictions, hit me up on whatever platform, Smogon, on Discord, on whatever, and I probably will be willing to do it as long as you're intelligent and have a working mic. And that's pretty much it. Well, I guess we can start. I guess I'll go through just down the line, and then I'll go through my dark horses and highlight matches for this round. So London versus FMG. I think this will be definitely close. FMG has played really well, and although OU is his main tier, he's actually been proved that he can still beat players in other tiers, but London has shown up pretty big, and a lot of the lower tiers London has been pretty dominant in, especially like NU, from what I've seen. And so I would expect this set to be pretty close. I would give it probably to London 2-1, but I think it'll definitely be a 3-game set. Probably one of the best of this round. Beat-Off versus Peachy Clouds happened. It was pretty clean. Peachy Clouds 1 and 2. I was actually not really expecting that. Peachy Clouds has been really, really good recently. Let me refresh this page so that I have it. Okay. Peachy Clouds has yet to drop a game, actually. Although Peachy Clouds' opponents haven't been like what I would consider top tier, but they're still good. And so I wasn't really expecting that, but Peachy Clouds took that 2-0. Not that much to say about that set. It was pretty standard. Beat-Off brought the RU team, but it was probably scouted out. Peachy Clouds won it pretty solid. Snow Jinri versus MJ. This is the highlight match, I believe, in this round. That has yet to be played because my match and Jordan versus Sanjay were the other ones I was looking at. MJ is also undefeated so far. He has gone 4-0, and then Snow Jinri beat Blink Boy last week, or 2 weeks ago rather, and Skilos, and he's pretty good and has, in my opinion, a lot of hype coming into this match, but so I don't know how well he'll do. But it might be really well, and it might not be really well. But this is definitely something to look at because I think it's one of the best matches. Alina versus the Franklin. Alina, you know what? Never mind. The Franklin beat Caro and Villa. It's Arse9, I believe. His showdown name is. And honestly, I don't know what to expect from him yet, but Alina has been relatively solid. She kind of hacks Mysterious M a little bit in round 2, if I remember correctly. But still beating Mysterious M is pretty impressive, so I would expect Alina to take it, or Alina to take it 2-0 or 2-1, I'm not sure. Oh, in this set, I'm predicting MJ to take it 2-1 or 2-0, I'm not sure. I lost to SMB 2-0. Unfortunately, I didn't play super well, but there were some things I was caught off guard by. The Thunderbolt Miss Magius in Game 2 and Game 1. I should have clipped Fire Blast. I could have taken another Pokemon with Infernape, but so I didn't play too well, but I lost that 2-0. And then Parivard versus the Cheesin one. This is definitely one of the best games. The Cheesin one coming off a win on Ham, who I ranked the #1 player going into week 2. And Parivard, a win on Plaz Magby, also one of the best players, making it a really strong set. I would expect Parivard to take this, but if Cheese prepares well, then I can see him taking it possibly 2-1. It just depends on what tiers are played and how well Cheese preps for it. Over Dragoon versus Big Boy. Both players that I have question marks going in because they both showed dominant performances. Over Dragoon's actually also undefeated so far in this bracket, but I have question marks about him because his team choice seems like it could be potentially exploitable, but at the same time, it has yet to be shown that anyone can exploit it. And Big Boy has also been really solid, beating Leo and Le Sabre pretty handily. So definitely a good match to watch. I wouldn't say it's a highlight match, but definitely something to watch. Jordan beat Sanjay. There was a little bit of unfortunate RNG against Sanjay in game 2, the NU game, I believe. But Jordan won it pretty solid. So yeah, he played the OU match super well. That's it for winners of this round. And the losers, Hellraiser versus Lightning. I would say Lightning should take it. Hellraiser has actually gone a lot farther than I expected because he went into losers round 1. He played Brawleon. Obviously, he should win that. And then Tempering, he still won. It wasn't really solid, but those opponents are all relatively weak. So I would say Lightning should probably take it. I would give him 2-0. Once again, I believe he's really strong. And he also beat Keeping It Icy 2-0, who showed a pretty good, since he did win winners round 1, and he had a relatively close set against Sanjay as well. Tote beat Leo Numbers. Honestly, I thought Leo Numbers underperformed here, but and Tote once again wins, which honestly I don't know how he keeps winning, but okay. Then next is Ham versus Plaz. If they both take this match seriously, then it'll definitely be a highlight match, but I don't know how seriously these two are going to take it because no, they're not that high in motivation, and at least Plaz isn't. It's unfortunately a circle jerk team kill, but if I were to, I won't really say predictions, but I would say it's possible to see memes in this game, and I don't know how serious they're going to take it. Luthier beat Akiko 2-0. It was pretty clean. Luthier has shown up a lot since he got 2 out in round 1. JR Smash versus Karo. I would say JR Smash should take this. He played really well, even if he played kind of scummy. He did play really well in the last 2 rounds against Blitz and Mysterious M, both really, really hard opponents, like top tier opponents in my opinion. And Karo kind of didn't play super well, and the only reason he won against Trade was because of a Trade had to go. Well, I don't know if Karo still could have won that set eventually, but he did end up getting kind of lucky because Trade left. Miyoka versus Blink Boy happened. I didn't watch the games because Miyoka hides the games. I was kind of expecting these to be good games, so I don't know, whatever. I don't like when people do that, but whatever. I guess it's not really my choice. Mikav versus PCD actually just happened. PCD 1-2-1. Don't really know what to say because I actually thought Mikav could have gone potentially far in this side of the bracket. Because loser of 94 is Pari Cheese. Okay, never mind. But Mikav actually beat Arc 2-0, and then I think they would have had a decent chance playing whoever was the loser of Pari Cheese too. And then it's Yomu Poke versus Prodhan. I expect Prod to win. Even though he didn't show a very good performance against FMG, I still believe that he's better than Yomu, and Yomu has shown a lot of big weaknesses, especially stuff like team choice and like how exploitable they are, and generally weak fundamental play, because I've seen a lot of games where he was put in a really good position because of team choice, because of like one good play, but then he manages to throw the game away, which is really worrying. And Pradhan, I believe that his fundamental play is still really solid, so I expect him to take that. And for highlight matches this round, for winners, I definitely highlight MJ versus Snow Jinri. I'll be putting out a video on my own match versus SMB, which I believe both matches were pretty close and pretty good. I don't know, maybe I'm just biased. And then Jordan versus Sanjay was a pretty good set as well. Jordan played super well. Ham versus Plaz is definitely something like to watch for losers. And Kara versus JR Smash will also be pretty close. I think JR Smash is kind of underrated, and he could go pretty far in this tournament, honestly. His opponents will be... He's going to be playing Sanjay. I don't know how hard Sanjay is going to try for it, but that could definitely be another match that he could win. It's definitely winnable. And then Miyoga here. I think it's like every match from now on, it seems like he can win everything. Like, it's not like he seems outmatched, which a lot of players in losers do seem like that. Like, but I've been wrong about these things too, so yeah. And then my dark horse for this round is I don't know. I don't really see a dark horse. I see a lot of close match. Oh, okay, I guess Cheese would be the quote unquote dark horse, but I still think that the Pari Cheese set will be pretty close. It's not really like a dark horse or whatever, but it should definitely be interesting to watch. But like Parivard would definitely be considered like a favored, so I guess Cheese would kind of be the underdog, and I guess he would be a dark horse. But he definitely has potential to take that set, depending on how hard he preps. And I think Parivard has shown some weakness in team choice and stuff. And even though he did win both of his previous two rounds, there does seem to be some weaknesses there to exploit. So we'll see how that goes. And that's pretty much it for this video. Sorry I couldn't get any guests. And sorry this is out so late. It's Wednesday, so like halfway through the week. Not really that good for predictions, but whatever. So just some quick reminders. If you want to be part of the next video, you need to message me. We can try to arrange a time if I think that you're capable of doing it, of course. And that's pretty much it. I'll be putting out a video of my match versus SMB, and then the week 3 highlight video. That one's going to be relatively short because the week 3 highlights were honestly pretty bad. There were not that many good games in round 3. Lots of upsets, not a lot. There's a couple meme games, and kind of disappointing overall. But we do need to update the power rankings. So I'll see you guys next time for another episode of TLT and whatever else I decide to do, TLT predictions and stuff. Bye-bye.